Check this out. We have customizable benchmarks now, and I'm sure other people have done this, but I'll get into the reasoning why I've wanted to do this for a while as a project. But I thought this was cool. You basically type in your own scenario, and then you put in your base score. It could be your score that you had currently, or maybe that you started at the beginning of the month, or when you first started it. And then the sheet will automatically do the scores for you by 15%, 30%, 45, 60%. A lot of AIM benchmarks have a difference between like 12 to 15% between each major rank, not sub ranks. I don't know how to do sub ranks, but if you go to the bottom left here of the sheets, it separates it between 15% between each rank, 12.5% between each rank, 10% between each rank. So if you want to put in a new scenario, let's say it's scenario, let's call it Voltaic Aim God 999 or whatever. That's the scenario called. And then your base score is 300. Let's say that's your current score, right? Or let's say that's your score at the beginning of the month, and then you're currently at like 350. You are pretty close. Like you've already surpassed this. You've already surpassed your first rank, so you can just like measure that, like, oh, I'm past my first rank of 15%. I do want to point out, I don't know how to do the progress bars, where they're dynamic in the sense that like you hit this 15% rank, like rank one, and then it does the next rank after that. So you have to double click this and like manually change this from E to F, right? And then it adjusts this again. Okay. The other thing I wanted to point out, so if you want to extend, if you want to add more progress bars, you just like highlight this and then you click and drag. See how it does that for there? And it doesn't have a scenario here or numbers. That's why it's like these weird error messages. And then if you want to, let's say like these scenarios didn't exist, what you can do is we'll do scenario 8, right? If you want to add more percentages, you just like highlight these, right? You click, you hold shift, and then you left click again, and then you just kind of scroll it down like that. You drag it down, and that's how you get more. And you can do that with every single one of these, right? And then you can do the same here. Like you don't do that with current. You can just do that with just this area and the progress bar. Yeah, again, if you know how to do Excel or Google Sheets magic and how to make this like a better version of a benchmark, this is just bare bones. But I just thought it would be fun to at least start the conversation. The reason I do this is because I play a lot of weird scenarios that are not benchmark scenarios. And I have my own like little playlist and I still want to feel a sense of like progression. So I started doing this and that's pretty much it. Um yeah, hopefully this helps you guys, and if you have any questions, I'm sure I'll remember to say something after I make the video. But if you have any questions, shoot me a message in Discord. It's Balverine FPS, all lowercase, and I'm gonna put the link in the description. Um, and also, if you have any way that you want to customize this, what you do is just you make a copy. I forgot to say at the beginning, you make a copy, and then you put out, and then you make your own, and then you download it. You can call it whatever you want, like that. And then if you want to make it different colors, you can do whatever you want with it and make cooler progress bars because you're smarter than me, which doesn't take much. Then, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this helps you guys. I like it. It's fun. That's it. Take care.